Juan Guaidó is one of the Venezuelan opposition characters whose main job is to overthrow Nicolás Maduro's presidency and then hand over the oil wealth of Venezuela to the US. He worked closely with Corina Machado and her ilk in their attempts to destabilize Venezuela. What is really interesting about this guy is he did not run for presidential election in 2018, yet he had the gusto to declare himself the president of Venezuela. This happened on 23rd of January 2019, and his reason was that Maduro's 2018 re-election was illegitimate due to widespread electoral irregularities and the disqualification of major opposition candidates. He appeared as a guest in the US Congress during President Donald Trump's 2020 State of the Union address, receiving an extended bipartisan standing ovation. His presence was intended to signal strong US support for his efforts to unseat Nicolás Maduro. Trump referred to Guaidó during the speech as the true and legitimate president of Venezuela and praised him as a very brave man, carrying the hopes of the Venezuelan people. Later concerns emerged about waning engagement from the Trump administration, particularly after Guaidó failed to secure a meeting with Trump during the World Economic Forum in Davos and a rally in South Florida. Also, allegations emerged that he was involved in corruption scandals concerning misappropriation of funds meant for humanitarian aid. Other factors that led to change in US policy include: 1. Failed strategy. Guaidó's opposition plan to create an interim government and then force Maduro out through international pressure and street protests did not succeed. This led to a consensus within the opposition group that a new approach was needed ahead of the 2024 presidential elections. 2. Shift in US diplomacy. The Biden administration adopted a more pragmatic and less confrontational policy toward Venezuela than the Trump administration. This shift included holding indirect talks with the Maduro government to address issues such as sanctions and the release of political prisoners, which undermined Guaidó's position. 3. Guaidó's loss of influence. Despite being recognized by many Western countries in 2019, Guaidó never gained effective control of the country or its military. His approval ratings among the Venezuelan public also fell significantly over time. He later fled Venezuela for the United States, citing fears of arrest by the Maduro regime.